This week on Live Action News Now, the Supreme Court issues a major ruling on abortion. Plus, is Planned Parenthood racist?
When two white women did it, nothing happened to them. Nothing happened to them.
And finally, the must-see moment when a toddler helps mom with her master's hood at graduation. Live Action Nation, let's go. Hello and welcome to Live Action News Now. I'm your host, Juan Garcia. And if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any updates. The Supreme Court rejected a legal challenge to the extended use of the abortion pill mifepristone, allowing the current level of restrictions to stand for now. The court, however, did not rule on the merits of the case, but ruled unanimously that the doctors who filed the lawsuit against the Food and Drug Administration did not have the legal standing to sue. Live Action research fellow and dear friend Carol explained in a statement to Live Action News that the court ruled the plaintiff doctors and medical associations did not have standing, in part because they have not shown that they could be forced to participate in an abortion or provide abortion-related medical treatment over their conscious objections. But how can these doctors know who is or is not entering the emergency room with an abortion-related complication when those tasked with implementing and following the FDA regulations under the REMS safety requirements openly tell their abortion clients to lie and present to the ER and claim that they are experiencing unnatural miscarriage? Exactly how would federal conscious laws definitively protect doctors from being required to perform abortions or to provide other treatment that violates their consciences if the doctor is lied to? For the full breakdown of the ruling from SCOTUS, visit our website at liveactionnews.org. And by the way, I see you peeking out my American traditional pro-life tee, so do yourself a favor and click on the shop button at the top of that website where 100% of the profits are donated to support our fight for the preborn. Moving on, a former St. Louis Planned Parenthood employee has filed a lawsuit against the organization, alleging she was terminated due to discrimination. According to First Alert 4, she says she was fired because she's black. Planned Parenthood, however, says it let her go because she was also serving as president of the National Women's Political Caucus, and the overlapping roles were a conflict of interest.
When two white women did it, nothing happened to them. Nothing happened to them. And it makes no sense for Planned Parenthood to say that's a conflict of interest, because what is the conflict of interest? They're both, on the abortion issue, they're both allied with each other.
Indeed, racism with Planned Parenthood is well documented all the way back to its founding. In case you didn't know, Margaret Sanger, the founder of the organization, was well known for her racist and eugenic ideology. We recently quizzed some people on her quotes. Check this out. 3 questions, 60 seconds, get one right, and you get cash. Let's go.
Joe Biden.
Donald Trump?
Trump.
Who's Margaret Sanger?
The founder of Planned Parenthood.
Hopefully it was not Margaret Sanger. But I'm Margaret Sanger. I'm gonna go chaotic.
Bro, all 3 of those quotes were hers. Why is it that the founder of Planned Parenthood, the leading abortion provider, sounds more like an unhinged dictator or a racist than a healthcare provider?
Okay, I'm gonna give you your money back. I support Planned Parenthood. Thank you. That was a little baity, to be honest.
All 3 of these are her quotes, not taken out of context.
I know it doesn't sound like it's taken out of context.
2 of those were in her book. She wrote them herself.
But, okay, I get it.
The link to that video can be found in the description. Now, though the organization has tried to distance itself from Sanger's ideals, some employees claim the racist atmosphere still pervades, as we see by this case. Okay. Washington Governor Jay Inslee announced that the state law will require hospitals to commit abortions in, quote, emergency situations. The governor said this is a preventative against the Supreme Court decision. If your health is going to be damaged in any way as a result of not getting emergency services, you ought to have that right to get those emergency services. But what's interesting about this story is that the Washington State Hospital Association released a statement supporting Inslee's initiative, but also noted they are already required by law to provide emergency care to someone experiencing pregnancy complications. That's kind of awkward, huh? They even said there is no evidence that Washington hospitals are not providing appropriate emergency care. Interesting. Maybe that's because emergency treatments for pregnancy complications are and have always been legal in every state. Induced abortion, aka the intentional and direct killing of a preborn child, isn't necessary to save a pregnant woman's life. Miscarriage treatments, emergency deliveries, and treatment for ectopic pregnancies are not abortions and are, I repeat, legal in every state. Now this. In Live Action's final video in its Truth About Sex series, founder and president Lila discusses concerns surrounding contraception, including the negative effects it has on individuals and society, as well as an alternative that exists when married couples remain open to life and utilize natural family planning. Check this out.
Sex makes babies. I know, shocking, right? But seriously, the way our culture talks about sex and the way it is depicted in the movies and television, where people are constantly hooking up without ever getting pregnant, you'd think that babies actually do get dropped off on our porches by the stork, or that women just spontaneously get pregnant. This Washington Post article says that actually abortion bans can make you pregnant. Amazing, right? The government passes a law, and then women are suddenly pregnant. The bottom line is this: our culture likes to think of sex and procreation as almost completely disconnected, which is crazy when you think about it, because sex makes babies.
And finally,
Natasha Sonia Alford, who also earned a UP certificate.
Natasha Alford graduated from the Princeton University School of Public and International Affairs with a master's degree in public policy and a certificate in urban policy last month. And the accomplishment was made all the more special because she received her master's hood from her 3-year-old son, a moment that has now gone viral. What's up? That's so awesome. For the latest in pro-life news, visit our website at liveactionnews.org and follow us at Live Action News on social media. That does it for today's show. I'm Juan Garcia. Thanks for watching Live Action News Now. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button so you don't miss any updates. See you next time.